Yo, what's going on, Battlefielders? My name is Pwn. I felt like doing a kind of a random commentary today, kind of get you guys' opinions on something, because I haven't spent too much time in the pet land world place kind of thing. So, maybe you guys have. Maybe you guys have some pets yourself, exotic or domestic, whichever. And maybe you could tell me a little bit about it, because I'm in the hunt for a pet. I already have a wife. It does pretty good at cleaning up after itself. It doesn't do very well at listening or keeping quiet, but I try to do what I can, and I just got to do what I got. You know what I mean? So, for the most part, I'm looking for a new pet soon, and I wanted to kind of give up a few options, a few things that my mind is kind of drifting towards. Understand that I also have a 10-month-old, so I have a baby. So, you know, you can't really just come along, oh yes, get a Tasmanian devil. Why not? No, that's not going to work so much. We're going to need something that is going to be easy to do with kids, and something that can actually hopefully grow old with him. And that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, a dog is kind of out of the question right now. This is just the two things that we can't have in this house, one of which is a dog right now. And the reason for being is I should be moving very, very, very soon, and there's no fence around this house, so I can't just let the dog go out there and put down its little moon pies all over the place. No. So that too, and they can be a little rough with kids. I'm sure my wife would want a puppy if anything, and puppies get a little rowdy sometime. So there's that. The number 2 banned, I guess, pet in my household would happen to be a cat or kitten, whichever, it doesn't matter. And the reason for being is my wife is terrified of them. If there's so much one outside of her car, she freaks out. Like I could legitimately watch Godzilla cross the road and she'll like just put on the brakes all casual. She sees a cat and she loses her shit. So she is terrified of cats, so that just can't happen. So those are the 2 most common household pets, and I can't have either one of them. And the dog maybe in the future as he gets older and we can actually afford to put a fence up, but for now, neither of those exist. So where do we go from here? This is kind of where I'm at right now. The one thing that I've wanted ever since we've been in the apartment that we're at right now, the one thing that I've always wanted is a fish tank. Nothing will make me happier than a nice, big, saltwater fish tank. I mean, I'm talking a big old fish tank, corals, and a megalodon right in the middle. That's what I want. I want a megalodon. And that's all I'm really looking for. So truth be told, that's one of the coolest things with having a new house and having that be a focal point in the living room. That'd be really, really nice with LED lighting, blue LEDs, so it just looks kind of like moonlight on the corals and stuff. But that's pretty exciting. That's something I like to do, but you can't really cuddle with fish without them dying, so it it's kind of complicates things a little bit, and they're a little slippery. So truth be told, I like fish. I like them a lot, and I'm going to get one sooner or later, but I want something that'll be cool, in the house to have that, you know, my wife can pick up and play with, that my son can throw Jenga blocks at, something that can just, you know, be cool. I don't want something that is always going to be stuck to being inside of a tube. I mean, even hamsters you could put inside of balls, or vice versa, whichever. And I really, really do like some of these creatures, so I don't know what to get because I've never had anything like that. If you guys do not know, I've done animal rescues my entire life, at least until I left my mom's house, where I would go without eating food, but these dogs would have pedigree dog food and just chow down all day long. That's the one thing that my mom loved to do, and that was take care of other animals. We had probably well over 500 strays and rescues or dogs that I stole in a period of time. Yeah, that's right, I stole dogs. Bait dogs, fighter dogs, stuff like that. It didn't matter. I stole dogs that were just going to be harmed or were malnourished and emaciated. I did that. I'm not even afraid to do it. Those people did not deserve a dog. So we rescued dogs my entire life, even cats too. We had a pig once upon a time as well. I mean, it happens. So we've had a few different critters, but we've never had like pets. We've never had like hamsters or guinea pigs or anything like that. So this is where I'm asking you guys, what do you think is proper? Now, I set up a list of a couple things that I probably think would be pretty good to bring in, and I want you guys to just say in the chat down below 1, 2, or 3, and that's how it's gonna go down. So we're gonna start out with number 1. Okay, so number 1, Melanie Iglesias. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, no, in before a wave of people going, number one, no. Seriously, I'm gonna have to default to fish tank. And I know it sounds weird and it's not like a cuddle thing, but he is a little young and it's something that is very cool, calm, and relaxing. It brings a beauty to your house, and with a new house, something like that's always gonna be good because we can't pack this thing full of furniture anytime due to money situations. So, something like this it's just cool. You look at it, you admire it, and it's very soothing to watch fish just chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? So I like it a lot. Number 2 would be the hamster slash guinea pig. I hear it's a very, very good starter animal. I hear guinea pigs and hamsters can easily live to 5 or 10 years if you take care of them and don't let them die in a tube. So I honestly think that that would be a very, very good possibility, but if they're anything like rabbits, which we've had a couple of those before, their shit just reeks. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, but that kind of little area, that vicinity really, really smells. We don't have the largest bedrooms in the place, and I'm not going to put it in a living quarter, so that's kind of complicated. We want something that does not smell too badly. I've already had to deal with my wife, you know what I'm saying? I can't get rid of that yet either. I honestly think that's another good possibility, but again, I would honestly have to go off of your guys' opinions. Number 3, last but not least, is a snake. Snakes are cool. My buddy had a pretty nice one when it was growing up. It would like to lay on you. It loved body heat, so it would legitimately either just wrap up and lay on your arm all day long, or I woke up one day and he lets it roam in his bedroom. I woke up and it was when I was much younger. I woke up and it was laying on my chest inside my shirt. And lucky I'm okay with animals. If that would happen to anyone else and you had like a snake on your nipple, you would have probably freaked the fuck out. But this thing was, you know, I just like took off my shirt and I'm just sitting there looking down like, and he's just laid up in a circle. I'm like, oh, you like that, huh? So anyways, it's just one of those things. So that's the possibilities. Those are the ones. If you had a kid and a family and a new house and you wanted to do something nice and have something that's going to go good, something that's not going to smell too bad, high maintenance is not too big a deal, anything like that. I mean, it's just one thing that you may have to deal with some things. I've dealt with a lot of animals in my life. There's nothing I can't deal with dealing with what I've dealt with already. So that's my suggestions. Let me know what you guys would pick. Let me know what you guys think I should pick. And Melanie Iglesias, the end. Good game, guys. See ya. Stay moist.